Hey guys, 04, 04, 1925. I think that's the right numbers. I'm going after a couple of traditional caches. One of them has a lot of favorite points here. Um, and I've already done almost 12 kilometers of walking today before I did this video. That may be a clue to Raptors R1 as to what caches I'm going after here. I wasn't sure yesterday what I was going to do when we parted ways, but turns out this is what I'm doing. I was 1.1 kilometers when I left the Geomobile from it, and I've done quite a bit of walking, and now I'm still 965 meters from it because I'm on these winding trails again. So let's go find it. The problem with doing all these ones on my own and not having Rob out here with me is there's all these choices as to what direction to take. The good thing is, so far, I haven't made a wrong decision because no matter which path I take, it leads back. They just go out and back in. They keep meeting up. So far, so good. But it definitely is easier if I'm just following Rob down the trail. Anyway, we've got, the numbers have been going up and down, and we're at 673, so we must be going the right way. Let's continue on. Let's go find it. According to my watch, I'm a little over a kilometer into this 1.1 kilometer hike, and like I said, I have 637 meters to go, so I don't know what I got myself into. It looks like there's another trail going uphill that I need to climb, but I do have my hiking boots on today, not my rubber boots, so I've got a lot more traction. But continue on. I could have just driven home and relaxed the rest of the day, but no. Here I am. 2 more caches to go. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Okay, that left-right decision I just made was the only one that I had to pay attention to. Pretty sure it was supposed to go right, and that's what I did. So I believe if I stay on the trail, this will lead me to first cache. I continue down the trail, it'll take me to the second cache. Now, I have no intention of intentionally looking for that mystery cache that Rob and I didn't find, which I don't remember if it was yesterday or the day before, but one of the last 2 videos. Rob and I attempted 2 mystery caches. The second mystery cache, we decided not to continue looking because we didn't do any of the work. Neither one of us did any of the work, so I didn't have him doing the work, so that we had a backup plan if I couldn't find it with my guesses. Well, I am going to be keeping an eye out for that, and I just realized there's another mystery one in this area, so I'm also going to be keeping my eye out for that one. But I don't know anything about that one. I know a little bit more about the other one because we sort of had looked up something that we could read out on the trails, but so we had a little bit of an idea on that one. This one I have no idea, so I don't know. Anyway, we are 519 meters from the cache. I can't see my watch right now, but continue on. Had I known how much of an elevation change up and down this trail is, I may have made a different decision. But, and again, you guys probably can't tell in the video. I haven't fallen yet, but keep coming close. I don't know if I said this already or not, but you may be wondering why I'm going after these without him. He's already found these. I may have already told you that, I can't remember. But so he's already found these 2. So that's why I decided to go after them on my own. I'm not near the cache, but I am looking for those bonus ones. Mystery caches. Just came to a realization, there's nothing in my hand. Took me a while. I just realized I don't have my hiking stick. I don't know whether I started out with my hiking stick or not. I don't know if it's still in the car, or if it's leaning on the car, I mean Geomobile, or whether I left it somewhere out here when I stopped to get the camera out. I haven't found a cache yet, so it's not at a cache. which is either a good thing or a bad thing. It either means I didn't bring it or I left it somewhere random. I might have to go back and check the video to see if I can see it in the video to know whether or not I need to be going back the same way I came in, or whether I can just find my way back out another route. But yeah, I left it. I think I wrote it on the screen there a couple days ago. I left it at a geocache, and we had to turn around, drive back, and it wasted a half hour to go back and get it. But so hopefully I haven't done that again. Okay, so I watched the first clip. The first clip I touched my face, which means there was nothing in my hand. So I don't think, although I'd been walking for a while at that point, but I don't think I put it down to get my phone out. So it's either leaning against the geomobile or I didn't bring it. But I could have used it back there a few times, especially after the distance I've already covered today. I did not get lost. Less than 100 meters from the cache. I don't know if you guys can see that guy. Right there, I think there's a goose. But we'll continue on. Pretty sure I didn't get lost anyway. Unless I'm on the wrong side of the water. That is possible. Looks like there's a nice geo trail up to the water here. There's also a sign, so maybe this isn't a geo trail. A couple ducks over there. $40 meters from the cache. I don't know if I've gone past it. No, numbers are going down. Oh, there's a geo trail. Not sure if I maybe should be over there. I'm 20 meters from the cache. I think I know what I'm looking for, because I had read the description of this one when I thought I was looking up one of the mystery ones the other day with Rob. Oh, I see something on the ground over there, which should not be the cache. Check that out after maybe. Unless it is the cache. No, numbers are still going down. I thought it was closer. Showing you guys me walking through the woods here. Numbers are going back up. All right, I'll get to ground zero and bring you guys back so you don't have to watch me wander through. But there is something on the ground. I don't know if you guys can see it up there. There's something shining on the ground, which could be the cache. So I should be going for it. But because I think I know what it is, I don't think it's it. But I'll bring it back in a second. So I'm at ground zero. There's a bunch of muggles nearby, surprisingly. It took me 2 kilometers to get here. I'm pretty sure I'm here because of the name of the cache. So I'm going to do some checking. Sounds like there's some more muggles coming. Who would have thought way out here there'd be a bunch of muggles. But anyway, I'll look around, try to find it, and I'll bring you guys back. Sorry, I don't know why it's not focusing or not putting the light on me, but anyway, this one I looked all over. There's two trees that I thought would be prime spots for it, but I couldn't find it. And the muggle factor is definitely, they're still here, and there's more of them. It's definitely added to the difficulty. But I read some logs, and it's saying it's like 10 meters off. So there's 2 trees that fit perfectly to what I thought it was, right on ground zero, but it seems like that's not the case. So I'm going to widen my search, but like I said, it's pretty difficult to be stealthy out in the bush, standing off by myself with all these muggles right here watching me. So this may take a while. Okay, I just showed you me sending a log in a log container. I just went over, it was over near the muggles. That's the thing I saw when it first came in, but it's not in the right spot and not the container I thought I was looking for. And this has a higher difficulty rating than that would be, because that's just laying out in the open. I went and told the muggles what I was doing, because I've been walking in circles over here looking suspicious. So now they aren't worried what I'm doing. But I think I'm going to show you the trees that I think it's on. But I mean, the last few people and the people that said that it was 10 meters off, they signed that one, and that one was 10 meters off. So I don't think that was the original hide. I don't know if that's the hide now. I guess I'll find it from Raptors R1 there. Rob, was that the hide you signed? I didn't see your signature on it, but I thought this was going to be a sneaky one, and I'll show you where I thought I was going to be, and this matches the name of the cache, so I'll show you here. So I knew I was looking for a mushroom, so I thought maybe it'd be one of these, but I haven't found it right away. All of these, I don't know, none of them seem to be fake ones, but I haven't checked them all yet because I was a little suspicious looking doing that, and decided to walk over and check that one. So I'm going to continue checking these for a little bit, but I'm running out of time. I don't have a firm time. I just don't want to be out here in the dark. I still got one more to get on the way back. And technically, I signed the log everybody else has been signing. But anyway, I don't know. I'll bring you back, give you an update when I figure out what I'm doing. Yeah, it seems like somebody has replaced that. Sorry, I can't get it to stop being so dark. So it looks like somebody has replaced that at some point in time. But before that, there was a bunch of DNFs, and then somebody said that they had found it before, but they couldn't find it now. Then people started finding it again, and people were logging that it wasn't what they were expecting, and somebody said it was just a takeout container laying on the ground, and that's what I found. And I spotted it as I was walking up. But the cache owner hasn't done anything about it. I think it used to be probably in here. That looks like a good spot for it, and it may have fallen out over time. I've looked on the ground and can't find it, but that's the one. Sorry, that's the one everybody's logging. So maybe the cache owner came out and replaced it with that, which seems kind of weird that they would do that. But anyway, I guess that's the cache for now. Like I said, people haven't been able to find it, and the 10-meter comment were on that container, not on the one that I thought I was looking for. But anyway, I'm gonna get that one logged in, I guess, and get heading off to the next one because I'm running out of daylight. It's been an hour and like 2.5 kilometers, so I've got to go back that distance. We still got one more cache to find, and then we're out here. So I'm gonna go back over to that cache, look around there a little bit more on the ground and in the tree, in case that's where the original was. I don't know why somebody would have put that there. I don't know. I'll be walking down the trail when I come back, unless I find it. I looked around that one too, but I just realized that one came from the top of this one. So, and this looks like it's missing something here too. I don't know. I think this one has gone missing and has been replaced with a takeout container. Yeah, I'm gonna give up on this one and log it as I found it. Okay, let's get going. I don't know if I mentioned that I gave them the muggles back there. And muggles are just people that don't know what geocaching is. That's all it means. But I gave them a card. So if one of you is watching and you were one of the group that I gave the card to, let me know in the comments. Less than 100 meters to go. This section of the trail that I've been doing in this video has been the wettest, muddiest that it's been in days, and I have my hiking boots on, not my rubber boots, but I needed to change my boots, otherwise I wasn't going to be coming back out again. Rob and I were dragging our feet going back to the geomobile. Oh, more mud. I'm 60 meters from the cache. So I'll bring you back when I get there and get past the mud. Kind of looks like a geo trail, heading over to those trees. I'm within 5 meters of it, right here. So possibly, let's see what the GPS does. Yep, it's getting lower. There it is. Okay, let's get it out, sign the log. Log is signed. A couple goodies in there. All the locks are broken off, and I didn't know that, and I think I have a container that size, the Geomobile, but log's in good shape because it was in a baggie, so I'll get this all put back away. It is tied shut, so it's okay. I'll get it put back away. Okay, I'll get that one logged in, and then I'll head back to the Geomobile. Not sure how far it is yet, because I'm taking a different trail back. Hopefully my hiking stick is back there, and not somewhere on the other trail. But yeah, I'll come back and let you know what the distance is, if I remember. I'm still breathing, still standing upright by the time I get back there. See you in a second. There's a geocache near ground zero where I parked the Geomobile, and it says it's about a kilometer. So I'm guessing 2 kilometers by the time I get back to the Geomobile. I think I'm going to leave you guys off and spare you my nonsense on the way back, unless, I don't know, something random that I want to talk about comes up. But see you in a second. There's so many people out here jogging. It's crazy. It's so uneven. Like, actually, it's not bad here. I should have showed you back there. I mean, Rob knows what I'm talking about. You can't, if you walk and you're looking around, you twist your ankle like constantly. I don't know how they're running out here, but you hear it's getting louder out here. But anyway, still going. I don't know. I don't know, 580, but that doesn't mean anything. But yeah, I'm glad I have my hiking boots on, but it's very hard on the ankles. But they have a lot of support, and it's also very muddy and wet. But anyway, it's so loud. It's taking a lot longer to walk back. I'm taking a longer trail, but I also keep getting distracted and wanting to leave the trail to look for that mystery cache. Actually, there's 2 mystery caches. I forgot about the other one that I don't know anything about. But I think where Rob and I were looking the other day, we were in the wrong area. I think it's more over where I am now. I don't think quite this far. I think over there. But I keep seeing spots. But I think it might be like over here, which I'm not going to go look at. So, pretty sure I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Because I think it's that way. But anyway, we're going to come back and attempt that one in the fall, I think. Or when there's snow on the ground. Or when everything's frozen. So, I'm doing my best not to get sidetracked on a mission for that one. But now that I remembered about that other one, there's 2 of them that I'm trying not to look for on the way back. Okay, I just looked it up. I have to remember right, left, because I don't have Rob to follow back out of here. As I get to the trails. Right, left. Lots of water. Lots of water. So I'm almost back to the Geomobile. I'm not sure how far yet. I'll come back when I get over there. But I remembered that I wasn't going to log those so that Rob couldn't look it up and see whether I went out or not, because I told him I didn't know, because I didn't know till after he left. and I cooled down a bit, changed my boots, my shirt. So, but anyway, they're logged in now, so if he checks, he'll see that I did them. But anyway, I'll have to find out from him if he found out before the video or not. But let's continue on. We're almost there. Made it back. Hiking stick is in the Geomobile. I was worried about it for nothing. 4.6 kilometers, just over 2 hours. Thanks for watching. See you next time.